kind of early, I guess, for a Saturday night. We had just passed the club lemonade when I got my very first sight. Beverly, Brontosaurus. Heavenly, I don't think she saw us. I walked up to her with a cup of hops in my hand. Piece of rock candy in my coat pocket, man, I knew she'd understand. I said, hey, would you like to take a tumble with me? No reason why not, as far as I can see. Beverly, Brontosaurus. Heavenly, what was in store for us? I took her for a ride, man, we didn't have to go too far. I took my best wish and I put it on a falling star. Then she said to me, are you ready for a big surprise? 2 weeks later, I was still hospitalized. Beverly, Brontosaurus. Beverly, cuss. Beverly, oh, come back to me. Oh, Beverly. Oh. Torpid love. It's a sticky mess. Torpid love. It's a sticky mess. Torpid love. It's a sticky mess.
Ted Lasso.
And I'm just saying, crack cocaine used to be better 10 years ago, and something's different.
Yeah, it tasted a lot different back then.
Yeah.
Facts. Like Fruity Pebbles.
It just hit different now, you know?
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Which we had a
Crack
discussion
cocaine
about Fruity
and
Pebbles.
Twix. They're
As cereal
it's different now.
with milk,
Whoa,
it's too much.
Do you think Twix tastes different?
No. I meant Trix, the cereal.
Oh no, Tricks are bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Remember when they
Not
used to
even
be shaped like
I
a
really
fruit?
liked Trix. But if it was a Trix
Wait, what?
cereal bar,
They're just balls now.
remember when they made the cereal bars?
They used to be balls. They were originally balls.
I hate to break it to you, Jordan. It went ball-shaped balls. Like when we were growing up, they were always balls, and then about halfway through high school, they were like fruit
Little
shapes, and then they tasted terrible.
When I had consciousness, they were shapes. They were fruit shapes.
Yeah.
Oh, what Trix? Trix
Yeah.
were never fruit?
No, they
No,
used to
they were
be.
balls first.
Fruit flavored,
Yeah.
but not fruit shaped.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Steph, do you
always
know?
thought
Oh no, finish your thought.
I always thought the shapes were cool. I really like the grape ones.
Steph, do you know why cornflakes were invented?
Because we don't give corn
Was
enough
it
credit.
corn feed?
Oh no, he's grabbing something from the side.
You should
I'm
really
reading-
read on
I'm
the
reading a book currently.
history of
Ooh.
Dr. Kellogg.
Does it have random facts that I would appreciate?
Corn.
Go ahead.
Dr. Kellogg sought to develop a bland food to dampen the sex drives of adolescents to steer them away from self-pollution and the sin against nature. The result of this anti-masturbation
Is
crusade was the
cornflakes?
creation of Kellogg's Corn Flakes, a cereal so bland he hoped that it would destroy the penile and clitoral erections across the country.
Well, joke's on you. Cornflakes make me hornier.
Mhm.
Cornflakes. I
he
like them,
managed to
especially
make
if they're
a
frosted.
healthy cereal.
I like the frosted cornflakes.
That's not healthy, Steph.
I don't give a shit. That's like
That's the only one
that's
I'll
like
eat,
why I
honestly.
like
Honestly, yeah.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
give
oh,
a fuck.
Am I the only one that
I
eats
like the
straight up
crunch.
just regular cornflakes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. Grape Nuts.
Are you also a normal are you a normal Cheerio person? Like
No,
not the
fuck
honey nut?
no. No. I,
Oh,
I
okay.
hate
'Cause
normal
those are
Cheerios are the
terrible.
devil.
Yeah,
I
normal
wa-
Cheerios suck.
I
If
want to
your
also take this
parent ever got
opportunity.
you the wrong box and you dug into that expecting that delicious honey nut crunch
And then you just
and
buy
it
into
was
cardboard.
not, and you just
Apple
push
cinnamon
it
all the way.
aside. Yeah.
Would you say apple what now?
Apple cinnamon Cheerios all the way.
Okay,
remember
small
those.
box.
Do you remember when they had the do you remember when they had like their yogurt Cheerios? They're like
Yes.
pink
Yeah.
and then they had like little white ones.
They had like little
Those
Those are
yogurt
also good.
bits.
Fucking
Yeah,
white
those are
girl,
also good.
multigrain.
I liked those.
I like cornflakes, but I add fruit to it, so it makes it sweet because I added fruit to it.
What fruit?
Strawberries.
Okay.
Oh, I liked the
what was it?
Look,
honey,
Strawberry.
This is
honey
the,
bunches of oats with strawberry.
I like those.
I think I was talking to Scott about it the other day, or maybe it was on the podcast or the when we were gaming
Maybe on Sunday?
Sunday. Were we? Did I mention nut and honey? Was that something I brought up?
Yes.
No.
Man, I think about them like at least 3 times a week.
What is nut honey?
What?
It
Nut
was
and honey.
nut and honey. It was just a cereal from like the 90s that I really liked.
It sounds like a really cozy anime.
And by
It sounds better in
cozy,
Japanese.
do you mean cozy like you should be having cornflakes cozy?
That's it. That's the new code word, guys.
I want to go have some cornflakes.
So
See
me and
you
the
in
wife
10.
were eating cornflakes.
The thing about honey nut, what is it? No.
Cheerios.
No, not honey nut Cheerios. What was I saying?
The thing about
honey bunches of oats.
Okay.
Is if you don't eat it in the first 2 to 3 minutes, that shit gets soggy.
Yeah.
It gets
true.
soggy
Never
real
a problem
fast.
for Leland, who likes his cereal dry.
Have you seen so like on Instagram I'll
I
get
don't
like
like
weird
it
ads
dry,
for stuff
I like
or
it
just
moist.
or like weird like I don't know, weird
Or
people
never
doing
affected me until just now.
like life hack shit bullshit.
Oh my
There's
god.
a cup.
Scott found.
There's a cup where you can
Aw.
enjoy your cereal
Yeah.
and it never gets soggy. And that's because the cup
Is dry.
it's like no. It has like it's like a bigger cup with like
Okay.
a little cup on the inside. So it kind of looks like a tea infuser water bottle, but the milk goes in the center and then the cereal goes outside. So it's supposed to make it easier where you're like enjoying cereal spoonless. So you
Mm.
just drink it and then get a little mouthful of cereal and sip a little milk. And I was
No.
just like, I don't think that's how that works.
So you're
No.
you're eating dry cereal and washing it down with milk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
no.
like my cereal a little wet. That way I can crunch on it.
Some
You know,
adults
you don't just have
Just
dry
how I like my
cereal
women.
and then drink milk.
admit you don't have time for the things that used to make you happy. All right, that'll make
Oh.
the times that you do have even more special when you do have a bowl of cereal. Stop trying to lie to yourself with this bullshit cup, a bowl.
They have that. I've seen so many people post about. Yes, Leland.
Anthony, because my new glasses haven't come in yet, and you guys are just fucking blurs of shapes and colors right now.
Dude, what
Is
am
that
I?
a can of tuna behind you on your desk?
Oh, back here?
Yeah.
No, that's a little canister of shisha.
Is what?
I don't know what that is.
You got the
Hookah.
hashish bag there?
Okay.
Oh, shisha.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, because I thought you just leaving tuna around, man.
No,
It's
no,
sealed, all right? It's sealed. It's
his tuna
fine.
shelf is on the other
I have a
side.
question. I have a question.
I mean, I know he don't like fish, mhm,
what?
but he ain't
I'm
having
get-
tuna
I'm
by
get-
cans.
I had sea bass this weekend. It's a story.
Well, fucking
Or-
tell it, because
or
we're just going to talk about cereal.
Well, Steph
for
was
the next
raising her
10,
hand
15
first, so
minutes.
let's do that, and then we'll do
I
the
wanted to know what
sea bass.
flavor, and is it
Down
an
in
ice
front.
flavor? Is it an ice flavor? Because that's my favorite kind of hookah.
Oh, shisha?
Is when it has the
Yeah.
cool feeling.
No, this is actually a mixed blend. I am on
Vampire
brand.
blood. Oh.
It's exotic code 69.
Nice.
It's actually
What does that
really good.
taste like? What does that smell
Yeah,
like?
what
is
does
that? Yeah.
69 taste
Yeah.
like?
Oh,
Pussy.
you know what it tastes like.
Does
It's a
it?
little salty, but you enjoy
Oh,
it.
Beck just straight up said, "Come."
one of the ones that I really enjoyed was like it was like icy grape or something like that.
Mm,
So it had that grape Kool-Aid taste, and then
good
just
love
stuff.
that
the white grape.
cool feeling, that cool
Oh, yeah.
icy.
So it's grape with menthol.
Yeah, I'm a menthol person. I don't know. I think it just you feel more refreshed.
Yes, I've seen your
Smoking it?
cigarettes.
Yeah. I I was a Marlboro. I was a Newport's gal at some point.
Because
Until I
look,
li-
again, Steph had a thuggish phase and she wanted to be
Yeah.
black very badly. So she cornrows,
Oh man.
wife
Rules.
beater, boxers showing in her sweatpants,
Yeah, this
wearing
is
loafers,
true.
smoking the
There's
Newport.
pictures.
Like,
I get braided and everything.
Look, in
Yeah.
college,
Camel
I was
crutches.
in college, I was want to do a hard Marlboro Red unfiltered. It's like,
Oh,
Mm.
dude, those are rough.
yeah, because I
They're
look cool,
rough.
Steph.
I remember
Was
I
this far
remember
away
when,
from where we smoke cigarettes?
when I never
The
thought I
what?
would have a camel, like a camel cigarette.
Well, no, they're not indigenous to California.
Yeah, I never thought I would have a camel cigarette until they had the camel
Oh, the only
crush,
cigarette I tried to
where
smoke.
there's like you get the cigarette and there's a tiny little bead that you crush,
Crush.
and then it turns it into a menthol. And I was like,
Yes.
this is so cool. You don't
The
have to
crush.
invest in a whole nother cigarette thing. Yeah.
That
different
specifically is the only cigarette I've ever tried to smoke.
What?
Camel Crush.
Camel Crush.
Yeah. Didn't
I
work.
really liked the I think they were the I just know it was in like seafoam green packaging, but it was like Marlboro. It was a Marlboro menthols, but it was I forgot. It was like some kind of light mint where it was very Andes mint taste.
Ooh.
Andes mint taste. I haven't had a cigarette in years, but
Well, good, Steph.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. They're bad for you, I hear.
and I'm also I'm not a vape person. Not that type of vape person. Like
It's
Oh
fair.
no, we know what kind you are. You don't have to
But-
specify.
I never had
I've
an
always
issue with
wanted to learn
I'd be
some of the
really
tricks.
with
Some of
that.
the tricks look sick. Like if you could do that cool little bubble, or like when you do the little O and then you slash it and it becomes a heart and you think you're so cool because you did it. You go.
Little
I don't
smoke
know. I've always wanted to do like smoke tricks. I always thought they were cool.
Yeah.
Or if you do the hookah and you do the and then you get the little O's. Oh, it's so you should try that.
You feel like
It's
a
real fun.
dragon.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that one too. Yeah.
Like I'm smog.
Different times. Man. Whew.
Hey,
Guys, can we start vaping again? Or are we still against it as a society?
it depends on what kind of
I-
vape it is. If it's
Yeah.
water vapor, what's even the fucking point?
Are you still in my way? Are you
Focus.
still doing it in lines I'm in? Then no.
Mm.
On my breathing and get like just a little flavor treat?
I've
Out
always
of
wanted
your
to do
mouth
the
into mine?
oxygen
No, I don't want
bars.
that.
No,
Do you remember how they had the
no.
oxygen bars when we went around in Vegas?
Sure
How they had the
do.
little things where you could have like the flavored
That
air
seems-
and stuff?
That seems. Honestly, my only problem with it is I know it's too much money.
Yeah, because
Probably
this
is.
is free.
Yeah. Like I don't care that it exists, or like if people were doing it at home, like whatever.
Yeah.
No, an oxygen bar is too much money. I don't know
Let
how.
me look up what an oxygen
no,
bar because I want to know the prices. I want to say it's like $30 for an hour.
No, it's definitely gonna be more. I'm gonna say
You
it's
think so?
are we speaking specifically in Vegas?
Yeah, actually,
I
it would be in
guess.
Vegas because they wouldn't have it out. That's the only place I could think of.
I mean, I'm pretty
Unless
sure
this is
Beverly
at like
Hills got it.
Belmont. No, not Belmont Park. Unless this is like at a.
It's like Belmont
No.
Park.
No, I was gonna say at
sure there were
Knott's,
some
but I don't think they
downtown-
had it at Knott's. Have you ever seen that at a theme park?
I
No.
don't think so. No. No.
Why would an
Maybe I'm
oxygen
thinking
bar be at a
Circus
theme park?
Circus, which again is in Vegas. So that's. Let me go look this up. Oxygen bar.
An oxygen bar would be like, hey, stop here for a while And theme parks are entirely built on keep moving, don't stop.
True.
That's true. Scott says it would be Six Flags, and I agree with that. They feel
I
like
can see that being there.
some sort. They're shitty enough that they would have that, thinking it's cool.
Okay, this
Anything to
sounds
get
terrible.
the kids, you know,
Yeah.
just like Drake.
This sounds terrible. Oh god.
So
This sounds-
Anthony, you had sea bass, huh?
I had me some sea bass this weekend.
There's a Hydra drip bar.
Long time folk out there will know that I have not been fond of the ocean and in just about any form that it can take for quite a long time.
Yes.
I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to grow as a person. And my doctor says I need to stop eating so many animals. So
So you're gonna eat fish instead, which is also an animal.
they were specific about the animals. I should slow down. on.
So less red meat.
Yes, less red
That
meat
makes sense.
And no pork.
cheese, yeah, stuff like that.
That
So-
happens.
In an attempt to try and be better, eat better, I've been doing my best to try fish. I have gotten pretty into enjoying a baked salmon.
Yeah, because salmon's
Oh, baked
fucking
salmon is
delicious.
great.
Salmon's
Yeah.
pretty good. Found out don't like a salmon patty or any kind of like processed.
Yeah, no. You need
That was
Oh.
you need just
Yeah, you
straight
need, like-
salmon meat,
Yeah.
straight from
that
the
was-
body.
That was pretty trash. So this
No.
this month in particular, I was able to help my brother out and my actual blood brother, and get him help him get a job at the company I work at.
Nice.
And so we decided,
Nepotism.
let's celebrate. Yeah. I pointed him to the door. I had a whole conversation. For most people, I will be like, here's an application, go for it.
Yeah.
That's not me recommending you. That's me just being like, here's the thing I know. Here's an application, fill it out. If the managers come and ask me my opinion, I'll be honest, like, oh yeah, they're great. Or, oh yeah, I don't actually know them. They're just, they needed a job and you need someone to work there. I've gotten burned because I showed someone a job posting, and when they started fucking up, they're like, Anthony, what's up with your boy? I'm like, I barely know that motherfucker. You just needed a driver. You didn't come to me and ask me my personal opinion. You just saw my name was attached to him and just assumed things.
Yeah.
Anyway. So my brother's been working this month, and so we're like, hey, let's celebrate. I just so happened to have gotten a very large gift card from one of my bosses,
Nice.
who was very generous. And so Anthony brought my lady and my brother, and we went out to some high-class steakhouse dining. We went to the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Oh, of all the ones to go to, that's the one you went to?
It's still fine.
Did I not
it's
mention
fine.
the gift card? I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay,
So clearly selection had
so-
nothing to do with
so it
this.
was a Ruth's
Yeah, if
Chris
you-
gift card?
If
It's
you
a
get a
Ruth's
Ruth's Chris
Chris-
gift
Okay,
card,
okay.
you just go.
Yeah, no,
now,
that's
if you're
fine.
going
That's
to
fine.
Ruth's Chris to pay, you go somewhere
No,
else.
the way you set up the story, it sounded like you got a gift card and you decided to spend it at Ruth's Chris.
Oh.
No.
Now,
I got a Ruth's
Anthony,
Chris
before you
gift card.
continue, hold it.
Oh,
Jordan,
yes.
Jordan,
Yes, yeah.
was there anything he could have said that you weren't going to have that reaction to, no matter what?
If it
No.
I
wasn't
don't know. He could have said a
Exactly.
Morton Steakhouse.
Yeah.
I've never
I could
been
be
to
like,
any
"Oh,
of
the
these
Hell's Kitchen in
houses.
Paula Casino. You'd still
I've
be like,
never-
"Ugh, Paula."
Look,
I've never
would've
been to any of those expensive steakhouse. The most expensive meal I've ever had was still with you four motherfuckers last year in Vegas.
You're welcome.
That wasn't that much expensive than what we paid.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
but
honestly,
would you
fine dining
guys
isn't that
wanna-
expensive.
That
Okay, I guess it really depends on what you just define as expensive.
was
Yeah.
Say Brazilian Steakhouse, but not. Anthony's not going to eat that much. Same as me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Bucks is a
true.
lot.
But yeah, Scott, we went to. I'll tell my feeding adventure after you.
Feeding adventure.
It's a weird way to say it. I watched the movie Feed.
So
and I
you
know that's
enjoyed
not
a
what it's
nice
about.
steak or fish.
Actually,
You
I
went
got
to a nice. You went to a nice steakhouse to get fish. Got it. Go on.
bitch.
Aw,
So
man.
I got steak and lobster.
This motherfucker.
I got a steak and lobster. They have this good little deal of like this courses, like what we
Yeah.
did at
Surf and
Oh
turf.
yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Lobster still not for it.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
you people.
but my
Is it the
lady,
fishiness? Is that why, or is it the texture?
If it's fishiness, it's bad lobster.
That is true. For me,
That
it's a
is
texture
true.
thing. I don't really. I don't. I don't
I know
like
for
it.
a lot of people it's a texture.
But I'll take a lobster
Weird
bisque though, and I'll eat the
chewing on.
shit out of that.
Oh yeah, I think
Oh, I like lobster bisque.
Anyway, continue,
Um,
Anthony.
but my lady, she had a sea bass, so I'm like,
Yes.
oh, here's an opportunity to try something
To
else.
try it.
Yeah.
Like there was a time I wouldn't have even touched it, and I'm here.
No, we
standing
know. We've been trying for years.
Yeah.
trying to help. Yeah,
You don't
See?
like fish and chips?
No, he doesn't like fish.
chips.
He likes
but-
the chip part.
Yeah, I like the chip part, but there is one that just opened down the street for me, so we are talking about going to check it out.
Fish and chips is great.
It's fantastic.
I like fish and
Yeah.
chips. Especially Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips. That's in Vegas.
I had just a regular God, what was it? I
You
forget
said a
the
lobster.
No, yeah,
You should
steak
go to
and lobster.
California Fish Grill.
can't
They
remember
Prime
also
rib.
got good fish.
Tri-tip.
No,
T-bone.
no, definitely not that. It was a fillet,
Hmm.
so not like high end.
A
Not a
sirloin?
filet mignon.
No, not a
Yeah,
filet
was it not a
mignon.
filet mignon? Okay.
Still never
A
had one.
ribeye.
Delicious.
I will say this. I will say this. With my eyes only fixed on Jordan, I did find it to be better than the beef Wellington that we had in Vegas.
You can
You
go fuck
didn't
yourself.
like the beef Wellington because it was as a whole the it's a texture thing.
No, but you have
This
to
is what
remember,
we get for
Jordan.
bringing a garbage man into a very fine restaurant.
Look, I'll go to all sorts of fine restaurants. I've turned a leaf on it. I'm all in now. But I will admit though, because the salad for him was so
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
nothing
Okay, so
else
did you get a
was gonna
Caesar at
live
this
up to that.
restaurant? What'd you
To
think
live up
about
to
it?
that bagged salad. Yes.
Like he tasted that salad for the first time in his life.
Salad
He's
was
just
so
like,
fresh.
think I get it now.
The
I'm gonna do some
salad, the
push-ups.
Caesar salad at Ruth's Chris, not as good.
Because it's
Of course
Ruth's
not.
Chris. Sorry.
Because they do one thing there, not salad.
You do know that in the Caesar they put anchovies.
I'm aware.
The fuck?
Okay. Yeah,
Are
that's
you- were you
part,
not
especially
aware?
if they do it fresh. They
What?
put anchovies in there in
In
the
what?
Caesar in the
Anchovy oil.
sauce. It's the
Anchovy oil or
sauce.
something like that is
Okay, so not the essence of an actual fish in my Caesar salad.
define essence because
Yeah,
I feel
define
the
essence.
oil
No,
of a fish
legit.
actually
is in there.
Motherfucking
Legit
fish.
Caesar salads, they put anchovies in there.
Okay,
that gives
now,
it the,
my-
that taste.
My point is, when we were in Vegas, there were no anchovies in my salad.
Let me see.
No, it does.
Is
If it was oil, I don't give a fuck.
Anchovies in the Caesar salad.
So specific for Google to break.
Sometimes you can taste it.
The
I
Caesar
yeah, maybe that's why
salad
I thought it was a mediocre
at
Caesar salad.
Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill. Gordon Ramsay's.
Listen, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this. I've already had this entire conversation at the table.
Well, what'd your brother have?
Same as I had.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was the dessert?
cheesecake?
Oh, well,
Ooh,
he's
I
happy
love
then.
cheese.
Yeah,
Cheesecake.
cheesecake.
I mean, I think
Not
of
my
that
number one.
sticky. I think of that sticky toffee pudding from Ramsey's quite often.
It's anchovies and oil.
Yep.
It's just the oil, not the actual physical fish
Yeah.
in the Caesars, though.
Okay, I didn't know they did that. So
Anchovy and
you know,
oil.
learn
2
something new.
pieces of anchovy and oil. They mash it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Def demonstrating
against
cornflakes down there.
Yeah.
anyway,
I remember
back,
because-
back to
Oh, God.
your.
Salad was a surprise. That's why I was so vocal about it.
Yes, we
But
know. It was the first
why,
time you
though?
tasted lettuce.
Yeah.
Continue with your story.
I get all my burgers plain.
Oh yeah, you take your veggies out.
Yep. No,
I remember
no
that.
tomatoes, no lettuce.
No
Just a
lettuce.
dry ass burger.
Here's the difference between me and him about ordering burgers. I ask them to take it out so they don't waste it on me. He don't. He just puts it on the table like a heathen.
I don't want someone else to suffer.
So you're just taking some of it out of circulation and putting it
Yeah.
in the trash.
Yeah. And the world is better for it. I'm a hero. Honestly.
Anyway,
Is it?
continue. So you enjoyed when you tried the sea bass.
No.
Oh,
Well,
no.
all right. First bite was interesting. I'm like, okay, this is different from salmon. I'm gonna like I'm trying to be cool about it. And I have a bite. I'm like, okay, I don't immediately hate this. I'm not sure if I would like order it based off of this first bite. She wasn't too thrilled with it, and so eventually we're like, "Hey, Rock, here, have the rest of my lobster." And then it's like, "Well, she's not going to finish this because she's really enjoying her asparagus." And
I love
I'm all right.
asparagus.
Yeah, also not for asparagus.
Oh, I love asparagus.
That one
It's great.
still holding the same line for something however old I am. So I went back. To the sea bass. I'm like, okay, let's fucking try it. Let's really try and advance ourselves.
Let's activate these taste buds.
Let's do it. Let's hard boot these buds. And I had 2 more bites, and everyone got worse.
The sea bass?
Yeah, every
On the sea
bite I
bass.
took was like, I'm liking this less and less. The
Where's
further I
where's
go.
like how?
season? Was it
I
like
thought this was going to be a positive
season-crusted?
story. This isn't a positive
Was there
story.
lemon? Did you squeeze lemon on it? Like
You
how
presented
how
like
was it?
would.
It
What was the
seasoned-
flavor of the seasoning? Because
Was
that
there
can
a
also
sauce?
ruin
It
shit.
was
Yeah.
like, it seemed like a light seasoning. There wasn't a sauce. There was some lemon. I think it was like a salt, pepper, lemon thing going
Okay.
on there.
Like a lemon
Okay.
pepper?
Yes. I
That
Was
think
there
that's what I said.
capers?
No,
in
you
this
said
dish?
salt, pepper, and lemon.
Yeah.
There is one that's
There were no
combined.
capers. Yeah,
No
I
capers?
combined
Okay.
them. I did it.
I had capers a few weeks or like a few months back. No.
I'm
Someone
just
put it
taking
in
a
a
mental
pasta
note.
that I ate, and I was like, "This is weird. Why would you?"
Jordan,
put that there?"
unlike Anthony, I will find something on a menu.
I thoroughly
Find
enjoyed my
things on
steak.
menus.
Very, very, very much. I very much enjoyed the mashed potatoes. The
Ooh, I love
cheesecake
mashed
was
potatoes.
great. The salad was adequate.
Yeah.
I'm just reminding myself to just keep salmon recipes in my head and not any other fish apparently for you.
I'm trying, all right? Look, I could be trying harder. Yeah, we all could agree to that. But I am like if opportunity arises, I take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I-
I went out there. I had some fancy ass food. I had a delicious mule.
Mm.
Oh,
The
I forgot
animal.
if I've tried.
Lots of dinners are usually elevated by a good mule.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mules. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And then went to try and see the Northern Lights, and did not.
How'd
drive
that work out?
Not well.
They kept talking about that on the radio.
Sat out
About,
in the Poway Mountains for like 2 or 3 hours,
Oh no.
staring out of the moonroof that I not that I forgot, but I don't think about that I have. It's probably
feel
the
like
first
that
time I've
too.
ever opened it.
I also
and
have a roof
just
on my
like
car.
laid back in the seat, staring out the moon out the sunroof.
Eating cornflakes.
Well, yeah,
Dry.
it was either that or masturbating. So
With a
we had to
compliment.
try and keep that down. People around.
When you guys, Anthony might know about this before you two, but that's only because you guys don't go up as often. So near Knott's Berry Farm / Disneyland, there's a restaurant on the side of the highway. You all may have seen it. The Snowy
Mhm.
Building.
Yes.
Okay. No,
Rest in
Jordan.
I-
It looks like a ski chalet with snow.
Yeah, it's on the
I-
right side of the
Yes.
freeway. We
I
stopped
had
by there
been-
because I think there's an In-N-Out or a
Oh
Rally's.
yeah, no,
or
there's an
Denny's
In-N-Out
in there.
right next to it. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yeah.
Oh
I ate there
yes,
on the way to
yes,
Six
I do
Flags.
remember now. Yes.
On the way to Six
I-
Flags.
Yeah,
We stopped
yeah.
by there.
I have been infatuated with this building
Forever.
for at least 20 years, trying
Yeah.
to know what it is. So did a little research between me and Scott and some other friends. Basically, what it comes down to is there are like 4 of them.
Mhm.
And there's 2 within 20 minutes to 30 minutes from.
Oh, the snowy buildings?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
snowy restaurants? There's
Yeah.
one near Disneyland.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one
That's
he's
the
one.
talking about.
that's the one.
Then
I
there's
was
the
just
other.
talking about.
There's the other one next to the freeway.
No,
There's a
that's,
Disneyland one,
you're
and
thinking
there's
of
that
the-
one.
That's a hotel.
That's a
a
hotel,
little
girl.
Hotel.
Oh, that's the
That's
one I
the-
thought we were talking about.
The
But
Great
you
Wolf
ate at
Lodge?
that one.
Oh my god.
Okay, go on. Guys.
You keep asking questions, which I have the answers you seek.
Go.
But as we've established, when Steph's talking, she's not listening.
Not listening. Oh.
No, there's a snowy hotel by Disneyland called the Alpine Inn, which I have stayed at many times. And then there's this other place that has snow like it, but it's a restaurant, which you are correct is by an In-N-Out burger.
In-N-Out. Yeah,
Yeah.
the In-N-Out.
I can't for the life of me seem to ever remember the name of the place. I just call it the Snowy Lodge. Scott, if you're still there, what's the name? Anyway, so there's one in like Arcadia. So we drove out to Arcadia a couple nights or last week. Northwoods Inn, that's it.
Northwoods Inn.
It's like a
Northwoods Inn.
fancy steakhouse, but like we got in there and I find it to be funny because it's like one half fancy and then
Weird.
one half straight up white trash. Like it's very confused. So like you walk in, it's that type of place that has like it's all leather and wood and got fancy fucking paintings and they have a stuffed bear in several
And all
places.
the workers are wearing flannels.
No, they're wearing nice. They're like, you know, Ruth Chris attire. And then but then they bring you a bucket of peanuts, which you can shell and throw right on the ground.
Oh, I love when they give you peanuts.
It
the
was
best.
like, oh, all right, let's look at the menu. Wow, there's $100 steak on here, and I just threw a handful of shit on the ground. Okay. This is where we're at.
Why not both?
love
So anyway,
when
it was a very Scott got a pastrami dip, like a French dip, but a
Ooh, okay.
pastrami dip.
Oh,
Nice.
I like
Um,
those.
He seemed very positive about his order and his drink. I think he got some sort of sidecar because it's an old Hollywood place, so you get an old Hollywood drink.
Yeah.
He seemed to have a very good meal.
Oh no.
Great.
Oh man.
He asked for fries. They brought him fries. It's fantastic.
Okay.
I ordered the porterhouse French dip. I was like, let me try the most expensive meat on your menu, but in a cheaper capacity with bread. I said, the guy goes, you want fries? I said, can I get rice and vegetables? He was like, sure enough. And I said, I'll have a pineapple margarita because, you know, we're going to keep it classy and fruity.
Yep.
So has anyone ever had a pineapple margarita?
Nope.
No.
No.
Do you
I
know
usually get
anything
mango or
about
watermelon.
pineapple margaritas?
It's like a
No.
margarita, but with pineapple.
That is what I thought.
Is that
Anybody
not what it
else?
is?
Oh, I
No,
mean,
what you got?
apparently.
Is the margarita using pineapple liquor?
No, well, that would have been great. Apparently, a pineapple margarita is apparently infused with jalapenos.
Ooh.
No,
Oh,
no.
I don't like when they do an infusion of jalapenos.
Also, you should tell
in
me
drinks.
on the
I
menu.
feel like they should
Like,
warn you.
They did not. There was no
Yeah.
warning. The menu actually said pineapple margarita, which in my mind
Sure.
means you giving me like a strawberry margarita. Just
Seth,
with a
look at the
different
menu.
fruit.
I've had
But
the
it was
spicy
the
pineapple
I'm looking at it.
cider before.
It was the hand drawn board special.
Mm.
Like it wasn't on the menu. Now they did have a Mexican mule that looked pretty
Ooh.
good. Probably should have gone with that. But anyway,
Yummy
I
tequila.
took yeah, right. If you can get past the very intense liquefied jalapeno flavor, it was
Whoa.
good tequila.
I've
Salted with
questioned-
tahini, because
Oh, I love when
why
they do
would
that.
you? Why would you not want to fuck this up even more?
Yeah.
Yes, Steph, down in front.
Okay. So I'm here, but location wise, okay. So there's, first of all, the place that I was thinking about is the Clearman. What is it? Clearman's Northwoods Inn in La Mirada.
Yeah, that's the one by
That's
Disney.
the one next to the In-N-Out. That's not the
Yes.
one you went to.
No,
Okay.
there's like
one in
like
Arcadia.
there's like 4 of them.
Yeah, there's a Northwoods in San Gabriel. There's a Northwoods in Covina. There's a Northwoods in La Mirada.
We were in San Gabriel Valley.
Okay, got it.
So
I'm gonna look at this.
yeah, So he brings Scott his meal, which looks fantastic, and he brings mine fries. I didn't want fries. I'm trying to be good here, man. Like I'm already eating meat on a bread.
Yeah.
And we ordered cheese bread because apparently that's their thing. So I was like, all right, let's try their cheese bread. Was good.
Yeah, I saw the cheese bread.
That's
I was
it.
curious.
It was good. You're like, yep, that is cheese on bread. And my porterhouse was so dry. Like it was just dry.
Wait.
And
I thought it was a French
porterhouse.
dip.
What was a porterhouse French dip?
You probably
yeah, so
got
did
the
you
wrong drink,
dip it?
Leland.
Yes, I understand you're supposed to dip it, but the meat should still taste good, right? Like whether you have dip
all
on
about
it or not.
It's all about the jus. The jus has all the flavor.
I don't know any Jewish people, Jordan.
A jus sauce. I think there was a mistake
That's
with
not
your
true.
drink.
I know Anthony, and he knows his girlfriend, so that kind of counts.
I would hope he knows her.
Yeah, they
Or
they
maybe
eat
I was
cornflakes.
God, always with the cornflakes too.
Wait.
What did Scott just say? Did you just put a spell on us? What is that?
Every time you walk by the cereal aisle, you just get a
Yahoo has all the flavor.
Okay, I have the menus in front of me. This is
Modest
this
Yahoo.
Is,
Whatever happened to Modest Yahoo?
What does
I
that
don't know.
mean?
Absolute fucking banger. And then like went back to
He was he looked like an Orthodox Jewish rapper.
he was from what
Yeah.
what I understand.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't know his history, but I'm just saying what he looked like. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's actually what it.
All,
But yeah,
all reports, at least at the time, was that he was an Orthodox Jewish
me try
person.
that was awesome. Yeah, he really did drop a banger and then disappeared forever.
Did he rap about growing up on the streets?
No, he rapped about the Lord.
I don't remember
Oh.
what the song was about.
No,
This
Jehovah
is
and
very
shit.
kind of like an uplifting, positivity and with some Yahweh sprinkled into it.
Did we all realize Steph left?
I did.
Yeah.
I was like-
She heard Modest Yahoo 3 times and had to leave.
Steph just
Shows me the
left.
vinyl album.
I needed to charge my phone.
You just were like
But-
gone. I was like, all right.
I was like, y'all are talking, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
yes, Jordan, you are correct. The meat definitely needs the au jus. I understand that, but it still should taste a little good. I felt, and
Normally,
I just
yes,
felt it was
but a lot,
it was
of,
it was
lot of restaurants are
mediocre,
Like,
mediocre at best. But I have been informed though, I should have gotten the open face steak sandwich. That apparently is supposed to be phenomenal. So I was like, all right, I will go back and not ever have another pineapple margarita.
So
But
about your drinks. Okay.
Oh, hold on,
Go
before you inform me about my drinks.
Mhm.
So I took a poll at the store on the next day, and everyone looked at me and said, "Yeah, that's like the one thing pineapple margaritas are known for is that they have jalapeno in them." I was like, "Is this common knowledge?"
Confused.
Because I just asked you four motherfuckers, and you didn't know.
No.
yeah, because
And
I
I
don't
feel
order
like-
didn't know.
pineapple
Now
margaritas.
looking at
No,
their
but I'm
menu.
just saying we are educated
Yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah.
Some of us should have known.
But
So-
the
I'm
liquid
confused.
jalapeno just sounds awful. That sounds so bitter and spicy.
Oh, it was absolutely disgusting. And it was served in a huge ass glass. I drank this much.
See, that's the thing with their menu because I was like, oh, maybe they fucked up your order and you got something else because there are like
First, it sounded like he had no steak.
there are
Yeah.
there's a lot of drinks that it could have gotten mixed up with. Okay, you ordered a pineapple
Margarita.
margarita.
Yes.
Right, but Steph, it was a special written on the board with chalk, so I don't know if
Okay.
it's actually on the menu.
No, that's fair. I
Oh.
say this because so they have a chili mango cucumber margarita, right? And it has
That sounds awful.
Tantillo jalapeno tequila. That's a start. It's the tequila.
Is your
and
tongue
then-
colorblind too?
Mango rum, mango puree, cucumber syrup, and tahini rimmed glass. Okay, that's one.
Yes.
Then-
Whoever is in that corner of my screen because you all are blurry.
So then they also have this pineapple upside down martini, which I was reading that and it said cake vodka, amaretto, and then pineapple juice. Then right above it says picante mango martini, which is mango vodka, mango puree, lime juice, simple syrup, jalapenos, and a tahini rim. So I was just like, okay, there's a lot of that.
Well, no.
Then there's the Hawaiian margarita.
I understand that because it's using the spiciness of the jalapeno to offset the sweetness of the mango,
Sure.
which I assume
that
is what they're
makes sense.
trying to do with the pineapple margarita too.
Maybe, but it just tasted like someone liquefied a jalapeno and put
It's
it with
probably
tequila.
just the
Or the
jalapeno
volcano and
tequila
black pepper.
It probably
because
was.
Yeah.
yeah, they have it
was
here.
bad. It was bad. But
I don't know. I'm not.
how
good when
much
they
do you think
jalapeno
that
and
drink
stuff.
was?
$25.
$16.
17.50.
$11. That's why I didn't see. I wasn't mad.
Oh,
Okay. You know what?
I was like,
that's not bad.
And also,
Oh, well,
this is how I know
learned.
we're different people. Because even if that drink was disgusting, I would have finished it.
no, I couldn't finish it. No, it was. Even Scott took a swig and was like, "Mm," and he likes
Yeah.
spicy. It was
Scott's
just
backing me
not.
up, so I do.
It was not good. Like it just tasted so horrible. I almost felt like complaining. Also, I really wanted rice. Like it just.
They didn't
But
serve
like
you
I was like,
rice?
no, I got fries.
Well, I mean, when he
Oh.
came back, you should have
wanna
said,
say-
I wanted rice and vegetables, not.
I just didn't want to fight. It's
No,
like-
I get it. I would
Yeah,
have been
no, I
vocal
understand.
for you.
I was like, I'm fine.
I'm
I'll eat
vocal for
fries.
Jordan.
I would have taken it also. Just I'll eat the fries. It's fine.
Like I had 2 fries. I was like, yeah, these are good, but I am stuffed because of the giant ass porter fucking a jus sauce I had to suffer through. So like,
Yeah, no, I am.
this
will
is why
say
I don't do
something.
the fancy places. Sometimes I just get so worked up I get confused.
Go to a fancy place, get a sandwich.
God. That was like
Look,
last
I'll be
week.
honest. I expected the steaks to be like $25. When I saw that they were a lot more than that, my menu changed drastically. It's
Oh.
like I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a steak. That says that is $69.99. Why?
Leland, I'm gonna tell you a thing that I tell my mom constantly. Life is too short to be unsatisfied.
fair.
Sure, but rent also needs to be made.
That's fair. My dad's very
Oh,
much
no, hang
like,
on, hang on. If you are going to a restaurant and you think to yourself, "Oh no, I might not be able to pay rent," don't go to the fucking restaurant.
All right, fair. And you know I'm fine, but that's not what this is about.
that's fair.
How was your wild thing on Saturday? Who's that to?
Who had a wild thing on Saturday?
I don't know.
Was not me.
What did I even do on Saturday?
What did I do Saturday?
Me?
I had
Did
Korean
I
barbecue.
go to a
It's
place called
delicious.
Wild Things? We went to a barrel and a tiki bar.
I just went home and did laundry. Like I don't.
Oh, I'll be honest, Scott. I didn't know that's what it was called.
No, okay. Flor di Cana.
We went to a there's this place called see if
Wild
I can
Thing?
get it right. I always fuck it up. Idle Hour. Am I right about that? He'll correct me. It's a famous yeah, okay, Idle Hour. It's like a famous landmark in LA. It's just the building is shaped like a giant barrel. And you go in the barrel and there's like a restaurant / bar and then Anthony Rocketeer. Remember the dog?
Brown Derby? Oh,
no.
the dog?
The dog that Cliff lived in?
Yeah.
They have one of those in the back
Oh,
of
fun.
this restaurant, but it only can fit one table and one group.
The Rocketeer holds up everybody.
So, no, we went to this place and I had apparently a thing called a Wild Thing, which was a very good drink.
Did it make your heart sing?
I mean, I
Did it
felt
make
good.
everything
Groovy.
I mean, it was cool. And then we had a little piece of pizza.
I
Ooh, a
like
piece of pizza.
Pizza?
pizza.
Scott had a hot dog with a potato bun,
Oh,
which
Good
I
apparently
had a
nice.
hot dog.
which is their
yesterday.
thing.
Not as good as a
and-
pretzel bun, but
Oh man, I'm weird on the pretzel buns. Like, I'm not mad at it.
Sometimes the pretzel's too salty for me.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not mad at this, but I didn't need it.
it's hard to
Yeah.
get the correct like balance
Yeah.
of
all
saltiness and
pretzels are
density
good.
and yeah.
Yeah, because every situation I've had an option for a pretzel bun, I wish I didn't get the pretzel
Oh,
bun.
no.
And that's like
Steph,
that's
stop
like
eating pretzel buns.
Slater's. That's like,
Um,
oh, there's a pretzel dog. I'm gonna try
Yeah.
it, and it's like, no. But
and
I'm
then,
fine with the pretzel dogs for like Wetzel's. That's okay.
sure.
Oh yeah.
But
But yeah, you know what
sometimes-
you're getting there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Delicious.
yeah. I'm not
Um,
expecting
yeah.
much.
And then we walked over after we were done there. We walked around the restaurant, saw the LA nonsense, and then we walked over to a tiki bar that was near it, which was like really chill. It's that one we went to my birthday that one year where we sat outside.
Oh.
Oh.
mhm.
I don't.
I didn't go.
Anthony
I'm
don't
just-
remember
I'm
much,
just
so maybe
agreeing.
he don't
It was
remember.
a big
But
long table we had in the back of the restaurant.
yeah,
I
that
just
place.
wanted
So
to go.
we were sitting there. It was cool. Scott had a drink called the Pink Kitty, which I have had in the past. It's very
Ooh.
good. It's like watermelon infused stuff. I had a pineapple thing. I had a deep fried apple pie,
Ooh.
Yum.
but when we got it, it was deep fried in tempura.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
they had
They do
a
that, yeah.
strawberry and chocolate drizzle on top of it.
Yeah,
Hell
with
just like
little
the
ice
fried ice
cream.
cream.
It was
Yeah,
really good.
The
And it
fried
was
ice
like,
cream is
amazing.
good.
and it was only $5. Like I
What?
was just
What
like,
a
oh, for $5,
steal!
yeah, bring this
Yeah,
on over.
yeah. Bring more.
For that,
I love that.
one for the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Scott got a spicy tuna roll because when it's 10 o'clock at night, spicy tuna roll.
I like spicy.
I had one.
Was it
One.
spicy?
It was the spiciest fucking
Yeah.
tuna roll I've ever
can't
had.
hang, but
Like
they're
I was
good.
like, whew, all right. Yep. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Sushi is next or close to next on the list of things.
Oh,
that
sushi's so
I'm
good.
going
It's
back
so-
out
wait,
to try.
You should just work.
Have you never
You
had
don't
Work
like
on
sushi?
getting it
fish?
baked. Anthony,
Yeah,
work on the baked one before you go raw. You can get it cooked.
Yes,
Yeah, I
true.
don't like the bake
I have had
ones.
a couple of different sushis, and have not really been a fan of any of them.
Oh, I love
Aw.
sushi.
I
It, it
I love sushi too.
I understand
like
that
a
sushi
Karen roll.
can be hit or
one's good.
miss. It,
I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it really depends on like what sushi
Mhm.
you get
How are you with
and how
imitation
open your mind
crab?
is.
not a fan.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't do a California
do a
roll.
California
That's the
roll.
most basic one.
Yeah.
Start
I-
with a
I
Philly
wasn't
roll,
ready for it.
man.
Yeah, I would say
Philly
yeah.
rolls are good.
Because it's the most unhealthiest and it's got cream cheese in it. So I know you like
Yeah.
that.
So
Oh.
it's
Had a
cream cheese,
Philadelphia roll that
salmon.
didn't really-
Yeah, no.
It's got salmon, cream cheese, and cucumber.
It's
At
delicious.
a sushi place, there's a sushi place near me, and they have this roll called the Karen roll, and it's like one of
Oh.
my favorite rolls. And it's smoked salmon
Yeah.
with cream cheese.
Yeah,
and
it's really good.
so fucking
Why
good.
is it called the Karen roll?
I don't fucking know. They got a
Probably-
lot of names. They got a
probably 'cause
Star
some
Wars
random Karen
roll
ordered
that
it.
has nothing to do with
Got a
Star
little
Rolls.
leaf that decoratively that hangs over on one side.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
When
I
you
mean,
get
I
it, the
like
manager walks
spicy-
up.
I like spicy tuna and a pure
It's
cucumber
made-
roll. I'm a
Ooh,
big
I
fan
like
of just
those.
a
Those
plain
are
ass
good.
cucumber roll.
Or like the hand rolls. Those are also good. I like the hand.
Like you mean like the ice cream?
They look like little ice cream
Yeah.
cones.
Yeah, I
but it's
don't
a
like
sushi
that because I'm like, this is an
falls
ice
apart?
cream. No, well that too, but it reminds me of like I'm eating a sushi ice cream cone, and that really bothers me. I'm like, you roll that shit out, and I'll eat it with chopsticks like a normal person.
Guys,
Or we
can
can
I?
just eat it deconstructed in a poke bowl.
That's
It's the
different.
same
That's
shit.
a pokeball. Yes,
It's
Anthony
the
down the
same
front.
thing.
Can I tell you how I went a little too far trying to make a drink last week?
Oh no.
Um,
Sure.
Speaking of all the drinks that we were just talking about, so last weekend on Star Wars Day,
Mhm.
we very much last minute decided let's have a Star Wars themed like meal, and we'll watch a Star Wars. And so while trying to
sounds
figure
fun.
out what to eat, that fit our dietary restrictions and what to drink, which I settled on like let's get Jedi mind tricks like they have at the cantina. We just gotta get the ingredients, throw it together, boom, boom, boom. I remember it being a very refreshing drink that I enjoyed.
Okay. Seth, look up the recipe for the Jedi
Which one
Make
mind
was
your
this
own
again?
Jamba
I'm
juice,
sorry?
and then you're
Jedi
questioning why
mind
it doesn't
trick?
taste the same.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the light
Okay.
bluish green one.
Yeah.
Jedi
Yeah.
mind tricks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For
So-
some reason, I thought you said the tauntaun one, and I was like, "Oh, sir, no,
Wait.
you don't have the thing."
So the color, it was light bluish green. Was it clear?
No, it's not clear.
Okay. Well, I mean, like clear blue.
It's
bluish green.
very light.
Okay.
Yeah. You put in
I
a
found one.
teaspoon
Yeah.
of curacao.
Okay. I was going to ask. That sounds like blue
Curacao,
curacao.
yeah.
Yeah.
Blue
Yeah.
curacao.
Curacao.
So we need Kettle One grapefruit vodka. We
Mhm.
need
Welch's grape juice.
Welch's grapefruit juice, some lime juice, some specific bitters, and some other alcohol that I had never heard of before. But I thought,
Yeah.
well, I go to the liquor store, like the liquor store.
Yeah.
We should be good.
Nah, man, you got to go to a Bevmo for that shit.
We spent about 4 hours trying to assemble not only the drink, but we were also going to have jacu fruit tacos.
It is blue.
It is blue.
Okay.
That's the same exact site that I was using too.
Yeah, I was looking. I was
Is
like,
the
I'm pretty
file?
sure I'm on it. I got it. I screenshot it. I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Jacu fruit tacos and 7-layer dip. Yes.
I saw the dip.
Never
That looks
mind.
cool.
You said that, I'm done.
And Scooper Troopers, which just Tostitos scoop chips.
I'll
God,
give you
I
the other
love
two, but that
themed
one don't work.
hangouts. It's so fun. Okay, go on.
So chips, easy. Turns out getting a 7-layer dip from Vaughn's on Cinco de Mayo or the day before Cinco de Mayo,
Oh yeah, super
You
easy.
fool.
very difficult.
I've tried the
Very fucking
very
difficult.
difficult.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
don't
it's
you know
sold
how much
out.
white people love that day?
yeah.
I like that dip.
They
The one at
love it
Vaughn's,
so
it's
much.
actually pretty good. I like that dip. I've got
We
But
one.
went to
I asked Adrian on Cinco de Mayo. I was like, I need you to break this down. Is this a thing for your people? She goes, no, man, it's for your people. We don't do shit. It's like, fair enough.
we went to Target. We went to Vaughn's.
Well, because they
we went
sold
to-
out for the weekend.
We went to Sprouts, trying to find. And these are all the ones that were immediately in my area. It
Yeah.
was like 1, 2, 3. They're
Yeah.
all practically on the same block.
Yeah.
Nobody had 7-layer dip.
Would it have been just cheaper to buy all the ingredients
Yeah,
and just make
you
your
might
own?
as well
No,
just make your own
It's
dip.
not cheaper, and I'll
It's
tell
not?
you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you how I know, because I bought them individually.
Well, what
Our-
is in a 7-layer dip these days?
Guacamole.
That's a good question.
Sour cream,
Guac,
cheese, beans,
Beans,
um,
olives if you like them, because they do put olives on. They sprinkle some olives on there. Salsa,
Okay.
cheese,
We said
Pico?
sour cream.
I mean, I was naming them, then you talked over me, so I don't
Yeah,
know
go on,
where we're
go
at
on,
now.
go on. Start over.
I'm not sure if we ever actually got to naming all 7. We ended up having, I think, a 4-layer dip, because they were like $5 a piece, and we already had the cheese.
You
So
should have went to Food for Less. I bet you
I
would
don't
have been
a
there.
Food for Less near me.
Yeah, you do. It's
Where?
in Claremont.
I'm not going that high up. Actually, I almost
It's
went
the
that
next
high up.
exit.
No. All right, listen. Steph. I
This
almost
motherfucker over here, he's talking like she said, go to El Cajon. He's like,
Yeah,
no,
I've
I'm not going to go to
gone-
Claremont.
Dude, you would have gotten everything probably under 15, if not under 10.
And why was
I
it
know.
$5 a can? Like Rosarita
'Cause I'm
refried
in
beans are like
Sprouts now.
$2.50.
Oh, because you went to
Okay.
fucking
Okay,
Sprouts.
Yeah,
That's
you
your
leave
fault.
Sprouts and you
Of course
go
it's gonna
back
be-
to
you can't
Ralph's,
even get
man.
filtered water there for less
No,
than
what-
$5.
This is the third
Fucking
store I'm at.
Sprouts.
This is the third store I'm at. This is where we're at. We start this whole adventure at like 1 o'clock.
Oh, well, that's
Oh,
piss
that's-
poor planning.
That's part of
Oh,
that's part of the
God.
problem for sure.
I feel like I could have made a 5-layer dip
Morning-
and brought it to you.
The morning was busy. The morning was busy. And we're like,
Eating
okay,
cornflakes.
let's go grab these things. Target, nothing. Go to
Yeah.
Vaughn's, not everything that we need. Very upset that all the 7-layer dips are gone. We're like, okay, what else is here? Sprouts is right over there. And then there's like at this point we realize, oh, we're gonna have to go to like a real liquor store to find some of this stuff. Because again, there's one alcohol that I had never even heard of. I didn't even know what type it was. I had to Google search pretty hard to find out
What is this
even
alcohol?
like- I'm
don't
like
know off the top of
doing
my-
like
Steph,
maps in my head of your whole
Vodka.
journey.
Steph,
now.
you saw the Jedi mind trick recipe, right?
pull up
Yeah.
the recipe.
What is the alcohol in
And-
it?
the one that has a person's name?
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Jim
I didn't know what that
Beam.
was either. No. It's something I don't know either. I've never seen that. It's okay. So first there's Kettle One
Okay,
botanicals,
vodka, yeah.
and a rosé vodka or rose vodka.
Grapefruit and rose
Yeah.
vodka.
Then there's there's a John D. Taylor's Velvet Falernum.
Yeah, you guys know what that is?
The fuck?
Yeah. What's that, huh, smart fuckers?
And then the bottom was a dash
like a
of
rum.
Tell me where to begin with that one?
yeah, a dash
Venmo.
of Fee Brothers
I mean-
grapefruit bitters. I'm gonna look this up for where you would find this.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas, what?
It's
Yeah,
called
it's a common tiki liquor.
John D.
I'll tell
Taylor's
you where it's not
Velvet
common. Anywhere.
Solemnum.
The what?
I'll tell you where it's not common, and that's anywhere that I went.
Did you do this when you go like, excuse me, sir, I'm looking for
Yeah, I did. So we go to the three. Target, Vaughn's, and
Oh.
Sprouts.
2 places. I know. Go ahead.
Sprouts is right next to a liquor store. Now at
Yes.
this point, we're like 3 hours in.
Are you over it?
To all this? My back is hurting. I'm
Yeah.
limping.
Aw.
I'm like, I should have stopped an hour ago, but we are both so headstrong of like, no, we're not going to give up. We want our jackfruit fruit, which is also difficult to find. I'm sorry, jackfruit. We want our jackfruit so we can have our
You have to-
jackfruit fruit
You have
tacos.
to go to an Asian market.
99 Ranch. That's also close by you.
Yes, but 99
You
Ranch
did-
wasn't going to have a bunch of other stuff either. So we were trying to consolidate. It was 99 Ranch or Sprouts. I'm like, well, Sprouts might have a 7-layer dip. Let's go there. 99 Ranch
That's
probably
fair.
doesn't have a 7-layer dip.
I bet you could have got a 7-layer dip at 7-Eleven.
Listen, did it cross my mind? Yes, it did.
Food for less.
I mean, it wouldn't have been good, but you would have found it.
Steph, by the time
Yeah.
Food for Less was an option, we'd have been the 3 stores in, and
That would have
like,
been my first option.
hurting.
But I get it.
Do you hold to a Food for Less so strongly that you would go?
It's because I
over
know
Vons?
every. Okay, I am the most.
Cheap.
Yes.
I was
Yes.
like, because I'll be honest, I ain't never setting foot no food for less.
Yeah. No.
Don't ask me.
I
the
would
price
know
of this.
because I don't know. I'm very like because I do the shop like I'll try different places and then you're just kind of like okay, this is how much this amount can go at this place and how much I could get at this place. You walk into Vaughn's, you're paying more than $20. You go to Food for Less, you're paying $20, but you're getting twice as much as you would at Vaughn's. So it's like at that point, it just works better.
Yes, Jordan, down in front.
Leland, what does it mean that you don't want to be known as a Trader Joe's person?
You don't go to
Okay.
Trader. You don't want
Oh,
to.
no,
I
no,
love
no.
going to Trader
Don't-
Joe's.
I love TJ's. Don't get me wrong. We're there at least twice a
TJ's,
week.
they're on a acronym named basis.
No, they actually go by that because I see that it's a TJ's special.
Right.
I've seen
I
those.
love the TJ's. My problem is Scott and Steph send me the same bitch that goes to Trader Joe's and talks
Yeah,
about
the
all
videos?
her new shit. And I get irritated by this bitch because I think to myself, A, this is your job. Fuck you. But
Yeah.
2, like, I don't want to become that. I already admitted and became to the realization that I'm a Disney adult. I can't be a Trader Joe's adult and a Disney adult in the same year. This year hasn't been great. I can't do 2.
All the
Just
adults.
let it
It's
go.
fine.
What does it mean to
Just
be
go
a
to
Trader
Trader
Joe's
Joe's.
adult, though? I don't understand.
It means when something new comes out, you got to go and get it right away.
But
and
do
then
you
you got
do
to
that?
talk about it. No, I do
Then you're
not.
not going to be a Trader Joe's person.
But I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch this bitch's videos and then feel like, oh shit, I need to
Me
go
and
get
Scott
that
are the
cheese.
same.
I need to go get that bread cheese that she talked about. Yeah, you heard me right. Not cheese on bread, not bread and cheese. We're talking literal bread that is also cheese.
Like
Yeah.
it's bread made of cheese?
I think.
it
I
cheese
don't
in the
know.
I
cheese
guess I gotta go to
crackers?
Trader Joe's now.
Yeah.
We haven't looked at it in the refrigerator in a while, but it's there.
Yeah.
Quick, Scott, bring
Oh,
it into
man.
Leland's room.
Don't you fucking dare. I'm
Yeah,
just telling you, I don't
that?
want to be one of those people that goes to Trader Joe's and is like, oh,
Oh, that's me.
did you get the new shit? And then you like sniff it like it's a cocaine deal gone wrong.
All
I
right,
don't
just-
want that.
Then just don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of
I-
easy.
Like, I'll admit, I'm the person who
have to be
goes
a
to
simp
Trader
if you want
Joe's,
to.
gets the thing we want to try, and then shares it with everyone so they can get their opinion on if they want to go and get this or if they
Motherfucker brought
don't.
it in, even though I said not to, because he doesn't respect my wishes.
I want to see it.
He asked me to.
Garlic bread cheese. Don't leave. I don't, because it'll go bad.
Yeah,
in
you
here.
got to put it back in the fridge.
A mild
Got a
cow's milk
5-minute
cheese.
lifespan.
Shh.
You shh.
A mild cow's milk cheese seasoned with garlic powder and baked
Yum.
golden brown.
I want to try
And you
this.
fry it.
That sounds amazing.
I'll try it.
It's
I want to
cheese.
try.
Yeah. Right.
But
I
it's
heard-
not, though.
I heard no bread in that
I
description
didn't either.
That sounds
But they
yummy.
call it's called garlic cheese bread.
Yeah, garlic
because it's
cheese bread.
shaped like bread.
I
Look,
wanna try it.
but the bitch on the TV showed us how to cook it, and I don't want to be that person. So that's all that
I'll
means.
be
You're
that
just holding
person.
yourself back.
It's
Am
true.
I?
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, what else he got coming up? What's this? Broccoli cheddar
Ooh,
soup.
yeah.
The unexpected broccoli.
I like
cheddar
broccoli
Yeah.
cheddar soup.
Well,
Broccoli cheddar
Anthony don't
soup's
like soup,
delicious.
so he's not into this.
soup. No, it's cold right now.
It's
Not
cold
even
right now. He
broccoli
might
cheddar?
like it.
No, wait till it gets room temperature. Then call my name.
Yeah, would you pass on soup?
Yeah.
Yes.
If I have
he
another
doesn't
option,
like soup.
I don't think
Even
soup
if you
is a
didn't
good
pay for
meal.
it?
If I didn't have an option and I paid for it, yes, I'm gonna eat it. It's sustenance.
Steph, remember when he lived around the corner from a ramen joint that he just never went to?
Oh yeah, and
That's
then we went
cool.
together.
That's
I
cool,
remember
you all
that.
know it. I love Asian wet spaghetti.
Oh my god, it's not even
Mm-mm.
it.
Mm-mm.
Don't call it
Say
that
that.
ever again.
Nope.
Call it
Nope.
that. No.
I'm not even anywhere near the Asian in me at all, and I'm like, nope. It's insultive.
So
Soup.
yeah, so we spent close to about 4 hours assembling. Did get the jackfruit, or the jackfruit. Had our tacos, had our dip. Googled what the falernum is, and
Yeah, that.
it's a very specifically spiced rum. So I just got some spiced
Spiced rum.
Morgans,
Oh, I can see why. Yeah, that's fine.
some silver spiced Captain Morgans.
Okay.
Yeah, I would Google like a dupe and then try to just do it
I couldn't
that way.
find one, honestly.
Yeah.
And at this point in my day, I was hurting so much. I'm like,
Mm,
Aw.
I can't give up,
yeah.
but I am
Yeah.
willing
You've come
to.
so far.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am willing to like make
Compromise.
exceptions at this point.
Yeah.
We didn't get the grapefruit bitters. We had just regular orange bitters. Didn't have the Welch's grapefruit juice. Just had grapefruit juice
I like
or
Welch's. Can I
white
steal it? Smack.
grape juice. Drinks still great. Had one last week for the show. Like now we're just out of juice. I'm gonna have to buy another bottle of white grape juice just so I can finish off this bottle of very specific vodka.
Oh.
Watched Rogue One. Had a delightful evening.
Rogue One's
I love
great.
that for you.
Rogue One is great.
It's been a long time.
Now
Rogue's,
we are
Rogue's number one. I'm saying.
yeah. Now we are on a chronological rewatch of all of the Star Wars,
Oh.
including the
Rogue One?
the Jedi Tales.
I need to hop onto the new Disney Plus Star Wars stuff.
Some of it's good.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boba
I
Fett's
haven't finished Bad Batch yet because I know it's going to be sad, so I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, neither have I. And at this point, I'm not gonna for a while.
I need to start that at some point. And I need to also
I don't
watch
the Star Wars.
Rebels.
Rebels is
Ooh.
good.
Rebels is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Rebels, similar to Clone Wars, starts kind of like
Sad Batch.
childish and then gets better.
Wait, do they have Tarkovsky's Clone Wars on Disney Plus?
No. Do they now?
Oh,
Oh, okay,
sweet.
because there was some issues with that a while back.
Yeah. You know what? We watched it because it's part of our chronological journey. It's not as good when they're like just mashed together.
Like
Because-
I have a question on your chronological journey. What do you start with?
There's 2 shorts of Jedi Tales. One with Ahsoka being born.
Right.
One
It's the
early
Dooku story.
Yeah.
And then
Then
they
it's
played
Phantom
all of
Menace.
Knights of the Round. Knights of the Round.
Then it's Phantom Menace. Then it was another Jedi Tales. Then it was Attack of the Clones. Then we did
All of Clone Wars, the all 7 seasons plus the hidden season in the movie.
we did the first half of the I fuck up that dude's name. Jordan, can you say it again?
Tartakovsky?
Tartakovsky?
Tartakovsky.
Genndy.
Yeah, Gennady Tartakovsky.
We did the first half because all of that is broken into 2 volumes,
Yeah.
like 2-hour-long things. They play better as their individual bites because it's just these intense action scenes,
Yeah.
and it becomes droll.
Yeah, because I remember that shit when it was first airing on Adult Swim, because it was like a show would
Toonami.
happen. Yeah, it was on Toonami. Like a show would happen, and then they'd show one episode of Clone
10
Wars,
minutes.
and it was and then just move on to the next thing. Like,
I think they were like breaking them up over commercial breaks too.
it sounds about right.
So
Yeah.
like you were like getting a little piece of like this 10-minute episode, little piece. And they were great, but going back and just be like this battle scene, this battle scene, this battle scene, this battle scene. Like, this is kind of getting a little monotonous.
It is literally Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we did the first episode of Clone Wars, and that's where we've left off so far.
The
But-
movie or the actual episode?
The actual CG animated show.
Right, but the movie predated the show.
Yeah, so we already did the movie.
Remember when we saw that in the theater and we were like, the fuck is this?
Attack of the Clones, but they don't show up until the fucking last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they have the gayest hut ever invented.
Oh no, we haven't watched that one yet.
Well, then you already went out of order.
Not according to
Got
the
him.
list that we found.
That list is wrong.
We can sneak it in anywhere.
So when are you gonna play through Jedi Survivor and that
After we play through
Fallen
Republic
Order?
Commando, we gotta bust out my old Xbox so we can play Republic Commando.
I think they made a remaster of that.
I think they.
Yeah, and I think it's on PS5 now.
Listen, my
I know
Xbox
that-
One is still doesn't work, so it's.
They're bringing out that remaster of the original Battlefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it already-
excited to play that.
It already came out. It's terrible. Don't
Oh.
do it.
Why?
One, it's like 5 times bigger than the original game was for some
Okay.
reason. And then there's a bunch of stuff missing from it. Apparently, it's a terrible
Oh.
port of the original
Wow.
game. Yeah,
That
so don't
because
do
the
it.
new one wasn't great either.
That's what I heard. Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 now. The newer Battlefront 2 is a lot better now, but
Okay.
it is still a 10-year-old game.
Hmm.
God,
Fair.
is it?
I'm pretty sure that came out in like 2014.
Holy
Don't
shit.
don't say stuff like that, man.
Look, I have to live with this knowledge that's just in here for some reason.
I mean,
I didn't even
get
play
it.
the game.
Look, okay, I got hit in the face, which was so with the new Deadpool 2-3 trailer, right? Like, they play Like a Prayer in it, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was like, oh, that's funny. They're playing Like a Prayer. That's cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm in a bit of a Madonna mood. Let me put on one of the old albums, one of the better ones. So I put on Spotify, and it goes, True Blue, 35th anniversary remastered edition. I about threw my iPod across the fucking room. Yeah.
Everybody, Grandpa threw his iPod.
I like my iPod. It carries more than my phone.
Your phone that's connected to the internet that has a vast library of songs you can tap into at any time.
Sometimes I don't like to use my phone at work because I'm on it.
That's fair.
He used his
I get it.
iPod to go to Spotify.
Sorry.
I do that.
Sorry, the new Star Wars Battlefront was in 2013, 2014, and then Battlefront 2 was 2017.
Okay, that feels more.
That tracks
accurate.
a little bit better, yeah.
All right, wrap this up.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess
No.
it is.
Now we're feeling old. Thank you.
It is about that time. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us in this very heated list of topics tonight. We got very animated over our passions of food and Star Wars. Two themes on this podcast that will always live deep in our hearts. Thank you, special guest Scott, for making an appearance.
Yeah.
If you would like more of these crazy hijinks and strong opinions about specific things, feel free to reach out to us via any of our social medias. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find us by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations or at LORC Podcasts. If you were late to the Twitch show here, we are live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, but you can go back and watch an entire episode from the beginning on our YouTube channel, also by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations. If you want to just get into all of this, our Discord is where it's all happening, very active, especially if you are a particular fan of heck divers, then feel free, jump on in. It is a fantastic community. Link is in the chat. Link is available to anyone who reaches out to us via our social medias. If you want to get a hold of me, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Spooky the 13th. Alphabetically, you can find the rest of us at.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a bear. Will I post anything on social media? Who knows? Follow me and find out.
Check out those threads. Oh yeah, I'm also on threads.
You can find me at Leland Pierce Art. I post art stuff.
If you have been sleeping on Leland, stop. This month has been banger after banger of X-Men Mermaids.
It's true. You should see Blob. It's amazing.
Blob was
This is not one of my favorites.
Really?
Nah.
I
enjoyed
can
it.
see why. I just like you made the choice to give him like octopus.
Just
legs.
make him Ursula.
you mean clearly he's Ursula? Yes.
But you know what? You really pushed your limits there on the Cyclops between your shading and highlights and all that. You put in some extra work on that one, and I saw it.
Go
I
to
saw the
Leland's
work you
page. Appreciate his art.
Yeah, Leland Pierce art.
Appreciate his Leland Pierce art.
I forgot what it's called.
And
Steph?
Steph.
Hi. You can
Hi.
find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
All right.
So until next week, thank you everyone for hanging out with us. You are all fantastic human beings. We look forward to seeing you next time. And with that, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Waiting for Leland. Okay, bye.
I was riding in my stone chariot with some friends of mine. We were fooling around, having fun, wasting time. It was kind of early, I guess, for a Saturday night. We had just passed the Club Renee when I got my very first sight. Beverly Brontosaurus. Heavenly, I don't think she saw us. I walked up to her with a cup of hot